I believe now is the time to take a fresh look at this car, a true classic offering some remarkable qualities. But why was it back in the day? Some people misunderstood Jaguar's XJS, and some people were thinking it looked a bit quirky. And has it now finally come to pass that the XJS has become one of the best classic car investments available today? It was early 1970s Britain, and the Jaguar board of directors had the task of replacing their legendary E-Type, and they knew they had to give their customers something rather special. Their new car had to be visually arresting, sophisticated, expensive. They needed a car which would inspire the imagination and fly the flag for the British automotive industry. And so they chose not to give us a sports car to replace the E-Type. Instead, in 1975, those Jaguar bosses gave the world this striking Grand Touring Coupe. Capable of wafting wealthy owners around in isolated comfort, or speeding down to the south coast of France in cosseting first-class style, this car was a whole new concept. In its prime, the XJS was regarded as one of the best, greatest cars in the world. This was thanks to the typical Jaguar blend of silky performance, comfort and long-distance refinement that decades on have hardly diminished. The passage of time has been kind to the XJS style. To my eyes, it's a thing of automotive beauty. The whole thing sits low down, much lower than most modern cars, accentuating that sleek, long, standout appearance. That bonnet is impressively long. The roof is low, and those sweeping rear buttresses, which have now become part of the car's charm, helped the XJS to be one of the most aerodynamic cars of its time. Look around the car's exterior and you'll see some lovely design touches, some intriguing forms, unique shapes. Then carry on to the interior, where we find quality veneer work, deep glossy chrome fittings, logical positive action switches, all constructed in a way most modern cars this side of Bentley and Rolls-Royce won't offer. So the XJS has that Jaguar grace and pace, but it has to be said there's not much space. The boot is pretty small, and the rear seats, while looking inviting, are for small children only. So once you can pull yourself away from looking all over this Jag, it's time to drop down into the cabin and go for a drive. You sit low and snug, the driving position is excellent, steering wheel delightfully thin, and with every major function, including this fly-off handbrake, falling neatly to hand. The steering is accurate yet surprisingly light. You have to get used to the high level of power assistance that's on offer here before you can fully appreciate the surprising levels of road holding and grip. As a true Jaguar, the XJS handles well. However, it will soon relax you into a more gentle driving style. This is a powerful GT, and this cat laps up the miles and the unleaded with astonishing ease. Performance isn't an issue, but fuel economy might be, with this smooth 3.6 litre engine barely achieving 20 miles per gallon. I think this 6-cylinder motor is as good a version to go for, as it's a good performer, almost as good as the V12, yet less complex and more economical. The 4-litre 6 in later 240 brake horsepower form is probably the best choice thanks to extra torque, but no matter which engine is installed, you're guaranteed quiet, unflustered, smooth performance. During its lifetime, the XJS had 2 significant updates and numerous ongoing improvements, but be aware that all are prone to rust, and the V12 motor needs a lot of attention and can be expensive to maintain. Thankfully, original rust-free examples like this 1989 car are still out there, and anyone thinking of investing in an XJS will find a ton of information and advice here on YouTube and on the internet. Such is the car's value for money at the moment that even paying top dollar for a top XJS is only MGB money right now, and trust me, this is something way more than an MG. With an XJS, you'll be getting a prestigious classic for your money. The days can't be far off when values will start to soar for decent examples. The XJS remained in production for more than 20 years, the longest production run of any Jaguar, and went on to become a financial success for the company, with the last car coming off the line in 1996. Any car that lasts in production for 21 years, and which was selling better at its end than at the beginning, has to be something special. So, why not take a fresh look at the XJS? A true classic offering qualities unheard of for the price, both when it was new and today. And to those people who still might think it looks a bit quirky, well, try looking at it from this angle. Everybody knows a classic Jaguar E-Type when they see one, and the same can be said of this class act. Real deal, Jaguar XJS.